Yo, what's up, guys? It's Pedro here, and today I'm going to be talking about will Urban Meyer be the next Washington Redskins head coach or possibly some position in the front office. Before I start the video, please subscribe if you're new, um, and like this video and watch my last video about my reaction to the game and tell me what you guys think. So, just for some background info, Urban Meyer was at FedEx Field yesterday in the owner's box with Alex Smith and a few other Redskins people high up with the Redskins. Um, Apparently, it was an invite from Terry McLaurin, but do we really buy that? No. Terry McLaurin isn't going to be like, oh, come watch us play. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's going to. I think there's a little more to it. It could just be. It could just be a coincidence, but I doubt it. So Urban Meyer was there with Alex Smith, who he used to coach. He also used to coach um, Dwayne Haskins and Terry McLaurin last year, obviously. And yeah, a lot of people think there's some mixed opinions. I mean, there's some people that are like pretty high up there when it comes to Twitter, like JP Finlay, at least for the Redskins. He says he doesn't think it's too far off. He thinks it's possible, which my opinion is it is a far fetched for him to be our head coach, but I think it could happen depending on how Haskins plays these last few weeks. Also, there was this tweet I saw, I can't remember from who, but it was saying that from a few months ago that the Redskins might bring Urban Meyer in to like ask his opinion on who their next Redskins head coach should be, like who would be work best with Haskins. You know what I'm saying? So this is what JP Finley says. So Urban Meyer has no interest in coaching, and Chase Young is going to stay in school for his senior year. Got it. Let's check back on this in a few months. So he's being sarcastic. He thinks there is obviously Chase Young, in my opinion, is gonna declare for the draft. It would be stupid for him not to. But um I think is um sorry. Chase Young will declare for the draft, but back onto Urban Meyer. We will see what happens. I think Urban Meyer is more likely to go to the Redskins than the Cowboys because he will have far more power in DC than in Dallas because um Jerry Jones is one of the most controlling owners in the NFL. Is one of the hardest owners to work with in the NFL. That's why he stuck with Jason Garrett for all those years because he knew there's not too many coaches that can deal with him, and I think I don't think he. And the first question is, does Urban Meyer even want to come back to coaching? Which that's another question in itself. I think he will come back eventually, but if it is this year, we will see. I think if the right amount of money comes from Snyder, I think he would come back. And honestly, I I think I would like it. I don't know about you guys if you would want it, but I think Urban Meyer, Haskins threw 50 touchdowns, more than 50 touchdowns and 4 interceptions last year with who? Urban Meyer and Ryan Day. Also, Ryan Day. I wanted to get Ryan Day too, but he's the head coach of Ohio State. Why is he going to leave? But because here's the thing, guys. College football, in college football, if you're Ohio State, you have so much more talent than all these other teams, and you're pretty much scheduled wins because you're playing against these crappy teams. When in the NFL, every win is a tough win, so you're not guaranteed anywhere. So Ryan Day, I think he will stay, but Urban Meyer is perfect to shape Dwayne Haskins into a star NFL quarterback. He's worked well with quarterbacks before, obviously with Haskins, with Tim Tebow, and a few others. Oh, and Alex Smith, obviously. But I think it would work. It would work. I think he would either have to he could be a GM and coach, which would be tough, or just be head coach with a lot of say because he's best known for recruiting. So I think he would want to have a lot of say in who the Redskins get and who they don't, just because um, he wants the right guys to develop around Haskins. Tell me what you guys think if you want Urban Meyer. It is far fetched. I would say there's like a 10% chance that he even comes back to coaching and that he would consider our job. I think if he comes back, I think he would consider our job really high up there. Here's a tweet. Because we have a few Ohio State players might be able to get Chase Young, and we have a quarterback that he likes. So Washington's next head coach will probably also be an offensive mind. I wouldn't be surprised to see Dan Snyder pursue Eric Bieniemy. Someone commented, Urban Meyer. They will consult with him on the search. I don't think they're going to be hiring him. So that's what I was saying earlier. So that could be it too. We really don't know yet. Everything will start to develop in the next few weeks. If we're going for Eric Bieniemy, which I will be posting a video on this week, so stay tuned for that. But that's I think is a more realistic option. But if we do that, that'll probably be right after the Chiefs are out. So if the Chiefs lose in the first round, that could be as early as January, whatever, for 4th or whatever. But if they go to the Super Bowl, then that could be in February. So it all depends on who we're going for. Urban Meyer could be. I think we can start looking at head coaches right when the season's over. So yeah, I think we will. I think my bet is Eric Bieniemy, but that's if he considers leaving Kansas City. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. If you're new, subscribe, follow my Twitter, link in the description. Share with any Redskins fans or NFL fans. Peace out.